Dorm life. It's the good life. Hey Busy Bees! Today we're going to have a little bit of fun and it's going to be a little bit of an unconventional episode. So I went to Trader Joe's and I bought enough groceries for under $40 to last you all week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I asked a lot of my Busy Bees students on Instagram what they have available in college, and most of you guys, I was pretty amazed to hear that you only have access to a microwave, a mini fridge, and maybe some like a hot kettle of boiling water and maybe a stove if you're lucky. So I thought it would be really fun to show you how to make all of these things in a microwave. So today, Chef Microwave is going to do all the cooking, but it's going to be pretty healthy. So be sure to share this video with any of your friends that might find it useful. Don't forget to subscribe and we'll go ahead and get started with breakfast. All right, let's start by making our oatmeal. In a bowl, I'm going to add half a cup of rolled oats, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, like a pinch of salt. Mix it all together. Mix, mix, mix. Then I'm gonna add half a cup of water, half a cup of milk, just because I like it creamy, but you can use a whole cup of water. Mix it well, and then I'll nuke it for 2.5 minutes in the microwave. Okay, so for the bowl, make sure that the bowl that you're using is deep enough because when you microwave, it tends to rise and spill over and you don't want an explosion that you'll have to clean up. Good job, Chef. The liquid has fully absorbed into the oatmeal, so we're gonna go ahead and work on our topping. Here I have 1 Granny Smith apple that I'll just peel, core, and give it a rough chop. Then I'll throw it into a bowl, add 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon, and about half a teaspoon of cornstarch. I'll mix it well, add about a tablespoon of water to help it steam, cover it up with some plastic wrap, and I'll hand it back over to the chef for 2.5 minutes. When it's done, it's gonna be hot, so be careful. Remove the plastic cover, give it a stir, and our apples look so good. You can stick this over ice cream or yogurt and it's gonna be so delicious. But we're just gonna top our oatmeal with some apples, and we have freshly made apple cinnamon oatmeal. I'm making an individual serving here, but this whole can of oatmeal will last you at least like 2 weeks. Tastes legit. It smells so good too. I got a nice big chunk of apple in there. Yum. This apple and cinnamon oatmeal tastes better than anything that you guys can get in those instant packets. And it's fresh, you know what's in it, it's so good. And then can you guys believe that it took less than like 5 minutes to make? Or basically 5 minutes to make? Alright, now let's move on to lunch where I have a delicious and healthy sweet potato, loaded sweet potatoes with a side of broccoli for you. I'll take a sweet potato, wash and scrub it well, and then I'm going to take 3 paper towels that's really wet and wrap the sweet potato. Then I'm going to nuke it for 7 minutes. I didn't poke my sweet potato with the fork, but you can do that to release steam and avoid any explosion and messy cleanups. For our side dish, I'm just going to prepare some healthy steamed broccoli. I have a cup in a bowl, and I'm just going to add about a tablespoon of water to help it steam. Cover it with a wet paper towel, and I'll nuke this one for 1.5 minutes. Time's up for our baked sweet potato. It's nice and soft. I'm just gonna cut it in the middle. Look at that steam, you guys. Ooh, it looks so good. I like sweet potatoes because it has a lot of nutrients and it kind of just absorbs in the system a little bit better. But if you guys prefer the classic baked potato, you can use a russet potato and cook it the same method. Perfectly cooked. I'm just gonna fluff it up a little bit. Then I'm just gonna add some of my diced chicken that I bought already cooked, some black beans, my Cowboy Caviar salsa, which gives it a southwestern flair, a dollop of sour cream, and some cheese. Now to finish it off and to warm the cheese, I'm just gonna microwave it again for 1 minute. Okay, in the meantime, our broccoli is done and it looks great. Oh yeah, this looks so healthy, and we're gonna complete the plate with a side of broccoli. I'll season it with a touch of salt, and let's dig in. I like getting a little bit of skin because it adds texture. We got some chicken, beans. It smells so good. You guys, that took like 10 minutes to prepare. Super easy, right? It's also healthy and filling. You have your veggies, your protein, and loads of flavor. I bought that Cowboy Caviar from Trader Joe's and it has like corn, beans, and like this chipotle salsa that just added so much flavor. I really recommend that one. So I actually bought 3 sweet potatoes for the week, and my plan was just to heat them up while I'm cooking all the sweet potatoes, save it, and then when I'm ready to eat, just add the toppings, heat it again, and serve. All right, now let's go ahead and move on to dinner where we have chicken, rice, and veggies. In a large microwave-safe bowl, I'm gonna add my rice that came with the packet. This one is arborio, which is the kind that you use for risotto. The seasoning packet, and 3.5 cups of chicken broth. I'll mix it all around. Perfect. Now I'm gonna hand it over to the chef again for 10 minutes. Okay, after 10 minutes, our rice has not completely absorbed the liquid yet, so this is the perfect time to add everything else in. I'll give it a good mix just to fluff things up. Then I'll add in 1/4 cup of sour cream, just to give it that creaminess. Looks good. About 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese to give it more flavor. 1 cup of the cooked chicken breast that I bought. 1 cup of chopped broccoli. And about 1/2 cup of diced carrots. I'll mix it all around and submerge everything. Perfect. Cover it up with some plastic wrap so it can lock all the moisture in. And I'll hand it back over to the chef for another 10 minutes. So the directions on the packet said that this cooks in 8 to 10 minutes, but it actually took me like 20 to 25. So if you guys have a super strong microwave, it might take you less time to cook this. So just be sure to watch it while the microwave's going on and make sure that when the liquid is absorbed, that's when you know it's done. Alright, at this point, if your microwave is super hot, it will have absorbed the liquid, but since I still see a little bit of liquid on mine, I'll uncover it, give it a quick mix. The rice is starting to get cooked, and the chef will finish it off in the microwave again for another 5 minutes. Make sure to check periodically when the liquid has absorbed because you still want it to be creamy, like this. Hard to believe it was cooked in a microwave, right? Looks legit. Alright, now I'm just gonna serve a nice helping. Get my veggies in there. I'll finish it off with some Parmesan cheese. And let's give it a try. That was my favorite dish of the day, actually. The chicken was super flavorful and I love the creamy mushroom rice flavor. Best of all, we didn't even have to cook the chicken. It already came prepared. Your hallmates are gonna be so jealous and wonder where that delicious smelling food is coming from. You made it in the microwave. Alright guys, I want to know more about your dorm or apartment life. Do you guys have access to a stove or is microwaving your main cooking vessel? I'm thinking about making Chef Microwave into a monthly series to give you guys more yummy, healthy, and delicious cooking ideas. You don't have to live on instant ramen or eat those stale cafe foods, and you can still cook with limited tools on the cheap. So be sure to comment below and let me know what your experience has been and what kind of food you guys want to see. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys next Sunday. Bye!